Hi everyone, it's Martin Root with Project Heaven on Earth, and I'm in Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada today with
Luke MacDonald of Aerobics First.
And this is a running shoe store where I bought several pairs of shoes, and Luke has a really interesting Heaven on Earth idea that he's implemented. Luke, tell us about the issue of corporate litter and what can be done about it.
Well, as you can see, we're downstairs in the basement here, and our oldest shoes that we have the hardest time selling end up down here. So we may have the odd size or very big or very small size that we brought in specifically for a customer, but that customer couldn't take the shoe. So we have this sort of odd shoe in our basement, and we'd have a couple hundred of those. And so as a small business owner, the difficulty is the cost of that of that product is very high, and every year it gets more and more expensive because it's hard to sell. And so I thought about it, and I said, you know, the space that we're using in order to accommodate these shoes is really expensive. And so we started a program called Fit It Forward, where people can donate at the till a few dollars after they buy a pair of shoes, and once the amount gets to the clearance price of a shoe, we can buy that shoe from ourselves with the customer's money and donate it to a homeless person. And so when that started to evolve, what I realized was how big the problem of homelessness was. And so what we did is we created a database of as many homeless people in Halifax as we could, so we could match their shoe sizes with our, you know, what could be considered corporate litter, the product that is less valuable than the warehouse space it's in. And so as a result of doing this program, we significantly reduced the amount of clearance shoes we have, and we got extremely good press and goodwill from our customers who actually assisted us in financing these shoes for homeless. When a couple of the CEOs of some of the bigger shoe suppliers to our place found out, they thought that it was a great idea, and so I explained the process to them. And so in the last 4 years, we've had over 4,000 pairs of brand new shoes donated to us, to our Fitted Forward program, because that was their corporate litter. And it's not necessarily completely wasted, but it's expensive product that's warehoused in an expensive place that they may not think are suitable or reaching the standard that they need for their product. And so we became a significant outlet in Halifax for these corporations like New Balance and Merrill, and we've been able to redistribute more than 4,000 pairs of shoes on homeless people in Nova Scotia as a result of that. And so that's the corporate litter, and there's probably no industry that doesn't have a significant amount of corporate litter that could be considered an asset. It may be an off-balance sheet asset, but it's something that creates really goodwill among staff. You know, our people like Shannon, who you spoke to, she absolutely loves it, and she's significantly proud of some of the stuff that this little store in Halifax, Nova Scotia has accomplished with this concept.
So I think the whole idea is just brilliant. Luke, thank you for doing this. Thank you for being an agent of Heaven on Earth. And if you watch this and you're part of a company, large or small, and you have what you consider corporate litter, which is taking up warehouse space, find some organization that you can donate it from, get a corporate write-off, charitable write-off, do good and do well. Thanks, Luke, so much.